Just fucking shit the bed. I hope that doesn't happen again.
You got blue balls.
1 second.
Are we live again?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, we're having computer issues. We'll be back on in a second.
That computer isn't even that old.
It could have just been like a freak issue.
I hope so. I hope it's not like being hacked or something.
At least like we didn't like it didn't happen like 5 minutes ago or something absurd like that.
I would have texted Cable if that were the case.
Gotcha. I love this goofy ass music.
It is very silly. I was so hoping you were going to bring Gene, because him babysitting kids would have been adorable.
It would have. The only issue is that he and Toya were already doing something, so I didn't want to bother them.
Were they? They didn't seem like they were doing anything.
I think I said them they wanted to go look for a festival.
Oh, that's right, yeah. You could have bribed them though, been like, yo, if you help me out with these kids, I'll show you a great festival.
Fuck, god damn it, I could have done that.
Naoki's crossed the bear.
God damn it.
But you called in the best backup. You've got Naomi coming.
I do have Naomi coming. Hopefully nothing breaks until then.
You also volunteered to watch Hideki's kids.
I did? Why did I do that?
You did good.
Because you're scoring points with the DILF.
Look, I was like, okay, Hideki's gonna help out. Everything's gonna be fine. Oh, wait, no, he's exhausted and he thinks I'm gonna do... Okay.
Dan, you still here?
I'm still here.
No, just Dan's on mute. I just want to know if he's here before we jump back in.
Damn! I tried, but I'm mute the whole time. So yeah. I guess you guys didn't hear. I was saying the last things in the video was Anzu talking about the hat.
Okay, so I'll pick up right from the hat, and we'll use the current checks that you did already.
Okay.
All right. So
you guys didn't say shit.
Quick recap, everyone. Anzu appraised the hat, realized Naoki was trying to scam the shit out of her, and he agreed to 10,000 yen as they looked through the house for the rest of the kids who have disappeared. And with the last check you found, you did not know where they went. Anzu started walking off in a separate direction, and you currently see Jonuchi headfirst stuck into what looks like to be a very expensive pot.
Oh god, okay. Instantly running over and grabbing his waist to pull him out.
Alright, make a strength check to get him out.
A strength check. Oh no. 10?
Okay, you successfully pull him out. He's covered in dirt, and you actually see a little bit of dirt get on Junko's rug.
Gonna clean that out later. Hello there, you little Honda Ling. I'm just going to hold him under my arm like a football.
He just goes slack, and he's got the derp expression on his face. What are we doing now?
I'm making sure you don't get into any more vases. And we're gonna find Mitsuki. Ain't that right?
I can't promise you anything. I like vases, they're fun. You never know what you'll find inside them.
You know what you'll find? A knuckle sandwich if you get into any more vases.
Oh god, make an intimidation check with advantage.
I'm intimidating a child. Let's go. That's investigation. Natural 20.
Okay, oh my god, people. There's some loud neighbors next to the Matsumotos. He begins to cry.
Oh. I mean, it's okay if you cry. Just don't break anything.
He's crying and starting to flail and throw a tantrum under your arm. as he does that, Anzu is just looking like, "Hey, don't make Jonuchi cry," and she grabs one of the bowls and throws it at you.
Oh,
Take a-
fuck!
Take
Good
a dex save.
Dex save.
A dex save or a sleight of hand check to catch it.
23.
Okay, so you catch it, and then she just starts like laughing, like, "Hey, that was fun. See if you can catch the other ones." And she just starts throwing more bowls at you while you have Jonuchi in one arm and a bowl in the other. Make 3 more sleight of hand checks.
Oh my god, this son of a bitch!
Oh, no.
1, 12.
You catch 3 of them and you feel good. And you catch, well, actually, you get all 4 and they're like teetering, like, "Hey, I got this." Then Jonuchi, since he was head first in a potted plant, has like a little bit of dirt near his nose and he. Achoo! And that causes one of the bowls to fall off the top, and it has a crack going down the side of it. You see Mitsuki coming back in with pudding, and she's just like looking at it like, "Oh, Mom's not gonna be happy about that."
I'm gonna start crying.
No, Mom's not gonna be happy with that at all.
You're not gonna tell Mom if I have anything to say about it.
That's where this is going. We're gonna switch over to Kunai.
I hate you, Cable. This is the worst. This is the single worst thing you've done to me in this game so far.
You're welcome.
I'll remember this next week.
I thought you wanted something different.
God damn it!
All right. Kunai, you're wandering around with Akira. And by walking, he's more just spinning as he goes around. So, where are we going? What are we doing? I was not listening. I was too encapsulated by your beauty.
Can you please chill with that for a fucking second?
I'm just trying to be nice. It's been a while since we've been on a mission together.
Listen, your niceness is a bit creepy.
Some women are so hard to please.
Listen, all you have to do is just talk to me like a normal human being.
So I talk to everyone.
Oh
Well-
my god.
What are we doing? I don't remember.
Hunting some imps, I think.
Yeah, I guess there's been a problem around here, not for a while. I guess. Are we going to kill them or are we just going to get rid of them? How do you plan to do this? You're
Well,
the senior member.
heck, I mean, they're causing trouble. Just get rid of them.
Let's find them. You see a bunch of little shops around here as you're wandering around. There's people there. Some of them look irritated. Some of them look just like disgruntled. Some just are like not really paying attention to what's going on. But for the most part, this whole area, you can either make an investigation or an arcana check of your choice.
Okay. Arcana, let's try it. Natural 20.
Hey, alright, so you actually, it occurs to you, you remember what you did with your grandfather before and like really being able to feel and resonate with energy, so beyond just standard investigation, you just sort of open your Jigan eye. I don't know if you have it on your tongue or your forehead at this point.
I think at this point, it just feels more on brand for her to have it on the tongue. She just was curious about it.
Yeah. So you open it up and like small little beacons all across like this street. You do pick up like readings for like small little traces of demonic energy. It's not anything like imposing, like they don't even feel like they're really around like Hiei's level. Like when you first fought him. They feel more like just little sprinklings of energy just around. You pick up about 6 of them so far.
Picking up about 6 small-ish energy things.
Well, tell me where to strike.
Where do I sense them?
They're coming from amongst the people. You can't tell if they're shape-shifting to look like people or if they're, like, hiding somewhere near the person. The first ones you would see, like, would be right... Well, this one would be the immediate closest one you see, just standing in front of a shop. Do you approach?
Sure.
Alright. So, you and Akira approach on up. It appears to be a semi-young looking woman. She's just standing around. And she sort of, like, she takes notice of Akira and just, like, does the thing where it's, like, the finger under his chin. Like, oh, hello there. You don't get too many young ones like you around, and... Oh, who's your friend over there? She looks over at you, Kunai.
That's, not really any of your business.
Well, you seem pleasant. Maybe we can just have you go away and me and your friend can, you know, he can trade up, as it were.
That's real funny.
Roll an Arcana check with advantage since you nat 20 last time.
Okay. 21.
Oh. Like, no doubt, demon shapeshifting.
So,
You get a reading.
she's gonna be kinda trying to give the hint to Akira that, like, this is one of the ones we're looking for.
Alright, well, Akira's a himbo, so let me see what the fuck his stats work like. That means he has to pick up on what you're saying. So you're trying to give him a hint?
Yeah, I'll just be like, you know what, Akira, I'm kind of done with your shit. Why don't you just go off with this lady if you want her so badly?
Wow, he actually picks up on it.
Hey, not bad.
He looks at you for a second like, but I thought we get... Oh, okay, I got it. And you see him, this will be fun, let's do this. He's gonna roll a performance check. Successfully deceiving it. You know, you're right. I'm tired of her. She never responds to my charms. How about you and I go behind this secluded alleyway for no reason whatsoever? And he gives you a very stupid wink.
She's just gonna look coyly back at him, like, nice.
He goes there. A little bit of time passed, only like 2 minutes. You hear a loud bang and a thud. Then you see Akira walking back out with what has now changed into a small little, like, demon. Like, think of like Shishiwakamaru when he's not in his bigger form. He's like a small little, like, imp type of person. Just standing there. It's got like the swollen, like, plum eye and then like the little bit of like blood coming down from the mouth. These things are a bit more annoying than they are dangerous, Kunai. I think they just like to cause mischief and problems. It should be easy to take these out.
Fair enough. I just don't want to cause a ruckus on the main streets, you know.
Yeah, so we need to find a way to convince them to, like, go into areas where they won't be seen if we have to take them out.
Exactly.
I have to do these on the main street.
Exactly.
All right. Kunai, you managed, because you nat 20 on finding them, you do know where the other 5 are.
Sweet.
Which one would you like to approach? The one you want to go to next, and I'll describe what they are.
Okay. I'll go. Is this one? Over here?
Is your ping working? I can't see.
No, it's not. It's
Oh.
weird.
There you go. I saw you move. So you're going over to that one?
Yeah.
So you see what appears to be a businessman, and there's a bit of a stall that he's at right now. And you see the stall owner is looking like very just like wiping sweat off of his head because this businessman is like berating and laying into him like, you call this I gave you hard-earned money and you give me something this disgusting and wretched? I'll have you shut down. Your families will never be fed again. You'll be living in the gutter for sure.
Okay, well, are we in the seedy part of town?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Kunai is going to be really fucking brazen here. She's just gonna be like, there you are! I was looking everywhere for you, mister. She's just gonna run up and like, you know how in certain media, how women will grab you by the arm and like press their chest up against you like that?
Uh-huh.
She's basically being like that, like really salacious.
Okay, who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
I didn't see you at the bar last night. You said you were gonna come visit us. How shame.
Alright. I gotta roll an intelligence saving throw for this imp. A few seconds pass. He has like a very stern, serious like face staring at you. Then it immediately goes into like the slack-jawed drool face, like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I must have forgotten, but I don't know how I could forget someone like you."
Oh, I figure I can think of something we can do to make up for lost time.
I'll deal with you later. All right, let's go. You name the place.
Let's go over this way, honey. And she's just gonna like drag him into an alley again.
All right. Akira also brought a sack. You see him just putting the imp inside it once he's finished like knocking it out. And then as you're heading towards the alley, he slowly he sleight of hands you the sack so you can just dump the imp in it. So, you have this imp man in an alley over here. And he's just looking like, so what are we gonna do? Or rather, what do I get to do?
Oh no!
Fucking... Oh god. You roll severity. Alright, not super severe. You shock him a little bit with the electricity. It doesn't do any damage. But he just looks like, oh, so you're one of those types. That's fine.
Like it a little spicy, you know.
Still not combat, so if you wanna like make another sneak attack, just roll a stealth check to see if you can like surprise attack him.
Okay. She's actually proficient in that somehow. 15?
Oh, easy enough. He doesn't. He's horn. He's not paying attention. Go ahead and attack me. Like.
I'm just gonna use like the butt of the knife, essentially. 27
damage.
7.
Yeah, knocked out.
Into
You
the
bob
bag.
it in the side of the head, like this man, and you just see him like, was it good for you? As he just like goes into a puff of smoke, and it's like a small imp that you just grab by the foot and drop in a bag. So you managed to knock out both of these imps. Akira just sort of like walks over. They're not very smart.
No, they are not. And thankfully, they are easily deceived.
Yeah, I think they're just a bit more of a nuisance if they're in larger numbers. Well, looks like we might be here for a while doing this. Akira's gonna make another Arcana check to see like how many of them there are, and if there are any that you didn't see. He kind of only knows what you've told him. So, there are a few more.
Okay.
Which one do you want to approach next?
This one.
Okay. You see what appears to be a younger girl. Not necessarily super, like, not like late into college, but maybe like first semester in college. It looks more like a guy, like the Gairyu type.
Like the what?
She's just like the Gyaru, sorry.
Gyaru?
Gyaru, yes. She's just sort of like standing around, and it looks like she looks irritated.
Alright, gonna take note of that. Kunai, being very subtle, she's gonna go up to this girl, and how extra is this girl dressed?
You know how extra Kunai can dress when she feels like she's in the mood?
Yeah.
Yeah, add 5% on top of that.
Damn. So Kunai, being a somewhat of a fashionista, is gonna be like, oh my gosh, I adore that outfit. Where did you get those clothes?
As you can tell, it's an imp, so they just look at you like, well, to put it frankly, it's somewhere you can't afford and probably can't fit into.
Oh, come on
And, like,
now.
They just, like, poke you on the side.
Well, that's rude.
Well, it's rude to just approach somebody while they're here. I'm obviously busy minding my own business.
Here I thought I was gonna have a nice little chat with someone about some really insider tips on some really cool fashion.
I mean, insider tips. What would you know that I didn't?
Well, what if I was to say that a certain idol group was going to be doing a photo shoot sometime later this week?
Make a perception check.
22.
Yeah, imps are stupid. You hear it sort of like muttering under his breath, like, ooh, imagine what I could do if I got my way into an idol group. I could ruin so many people's days. I'll humor you.
I just so happen to know where that photo shoot is taking place.
I'll humor you, I guess.
Alright, right this way.
Yep. Alright. Same as before, knock her out in an alley.
Yup.
This is borderline kidnapping if anybody else saw this out of context. It's just two people came into the city and started dragging people away and putting them in bags. Alright, she follows. He's like, this is a stupid place for a photo shoot. Why would they be in an alleyway?
Duh, because it's edgy.
Deception check.
Deception. 12.
6. Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's...
Alright. Get out of my way, you. I need to find out where the best lighting would be in here.
26.
She has her back to you at this point. Yep. Oh, you 100% hit.
There we go.
You immediately, like, blunt end of the knife, hit them in the back of the head, and then just another poof of smoke, and you've got another, like, imp. This one's, like, very flashily dressed, though.
And another one down. This
That was
is
a
easy.
cheap shot.
Well, you're a cheap trick, aren't you?
Fuck you. Does it just go limp and flat? Akira walks up to this one. It looks to be just... Now, this is where it's gonna be weird, and this is what you'll see, Kunai. You see Akira walk up to somebody that's even more himbo status than him.
Oh my god.
And as he walks up, it's like the fucking... It's like the JoJo meme, like the, oh, so you're approaching me? And straight full on Akira walks up and immediately attempts to outperformance this dude. 22.
Damn, Akira. That's better than Pyro.
That's performance, Noodle.
Yeah, no, Pyro
He was-
fails all of his.
Yeah, Akira was a host club member for a while.
That's true.
God damn. That's a 19 from the other dude though, so this is intense. It's like you even you're taken aback by this kunai. It's like various levels of flexing and shimmering, bursting off of them as they're just like battling it out for like pure male supremacy. Like it's a weird feat to see happen when you see this man walk over to you. He stands near the alley and Akira's there. You see him pop back out into imp form and then immediately crawl his way into the sack. I understand when I've been defeated. I will no longer plague you, Master. That's right, you won't. Now in the sack. Yes, sir. He just goes right into the sack.
Damn.
I still respect you. Now, there's 2 more left. Which one would Kunai like to tackle?
Alright, this one.
Akira will take the other one. Okay. So, what you see is, like with the lighting on the buildings around here and everything, you see somebody who's just sort of like standing around. They've got like a scruffy looking like beard. Like it's almost like the Shaggy Rogers level of beard where it's just like light peach fuzz. They've got greasy looking hair and they seem to be carrying like a crowbar, and they're just like haphazardly just like breaking things. Like if there are any parked cars around here, they're smashing tail lights. They're breaking light fixtures, causing minor problems just for what looks to be the shits and giggles of it. Nobody seems to be taking notice of them though, which is what's weird.
Okay. Oh boy, this one's interesting. I have a really dumb idea. It's really stupid.
What are you gonna do?
Hello, sir. I would like to talk to you about our new Lord and Savior.
Huh?
That's right, His most magnanimous glory, Lord Naoki.
Naoki.
Oh yes, have you not heard of him?
That name sounds familiar, but I'm a little busy right now. If you can't see, I have to repair some of the things around here.
Oh, but of course, but don't you see? Lord Naoki makes everything better.
Make a persuasion check or a religion check of your choice.
Religion, because it's funny.
It'll be religion with disadvantage. Okay. Okay. And Lord Naoki does make everything better. Alright. Walk with me and talk with me. He's still breaking shit, but you're walking with him now. Tell me the story of Naoki.
For you see, ages past he was born onto this land of filthy mortals, and he bestowed upon us a great gift that was his being.
These mortals are filthy. I'll tell you that much. Oh, hold on, check this out. BAM! And he just like hits one of the light posts they're denting in, like stupid humans can't even see what I'm doing.
Oh, but of course, he is all about erasing the filth of this world. And she's just going to sort of play along and like kick something as hard as possible.
No, you're alright. So, tell me, how do, so if this is the followings of the great Naoki, how does, one get into such an organization?
Well, you see, we have a small convenience, a small gathering every Wednesday night, right around here.
Huh. No, this is sounding better and better.
Come, why don't I show you around the premises?
Yeah, why the hell not? I've been destroying stuff here all day. While you're leading this new follower, this new sheep to the herd, make one perception check for me, please, because I rolled something fairly bad, and I think you need to see this.
19?
Yeah, here we go. Akira's in a fist fight.
Of course.
like 3 other people. They're like surrounding him. Like you see the energy coming off of what appears to be like an older looking woman, and it looked like Akira was trying to convince her, and some people got suspicious of him. So now he's like got like 4 people just on him, and he's like trying to fight his way through.
Okay, so I'm going to bag and tag this one, and then I'm going to go jump in and help Akira.
Okay. So you lead him over to Knockout Alley. Yeah, you hit.
Yeah. 8.
Yep. You hit him in the side of the head again, like just blunt knock him out. Oh, I think I see the light, and he just face first falls to the ground.
Alright, gonna go help Akira.
Alright, a situation has broken out. You see 4 people on the ground, 3 grown men and an old woman, and then Akira's looking at you. Kunai, I made a mistake, we need to go now.
Did you get him?
You see him holding a demon that's laughing, like a little imp, but you also see that the energy is not coming off of the old woman you initially thought it was before.
Huh.
I think they were hiding in the old woman's clothes, not necessarily they were the old woman, and I didn't realize that till late, and I knocked out an old lady. We gotta run.
Oh
The
boy.
police will be here in a few minutes.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, no, you fucking book it. Can I make a stealth check? Akira has to as well, while the police are about to be in pursuit. The way they
19.
chased Genkai down. Oh shit. So you both run, you slap all the imps into the bag, and you just like tie it off, and then it's just like, let's go, let's go! And then all you hear is suspect seen heading down the road. In pursuit. No clear description of them has been left yet. Alright. Kunai, you're now running through the streets of Osaka with Akira, hiding out from the police. You guys swerve and move through the roads, and then you duck into a dumpster. You hear some of them go past, and as you're in the dumpster, Akira's like, huh. All in all, that went well. 5 out of 6 ain't bad.
You really gotta work on your spirit perception.
Yeah. But could be worse. You hear a muffled voice come from the bag. I think you did a good job, sir.
That is going to take some time to get used to.
I like him. I think I might keep him.
Oh boy.
You honor me with being by your side, my lord. We will show this world true beauty. See, you get it. This is the conversation you're how old is Kunai right now?
She's probably 29 about now.
So this is the conversation. This is what is going through Kunai's head. She's 29 in a dumpster talking to trash imps. This is Kunai's day. As we head back over to Daisuke.
I just want to say thank you so much, Noodle.
That was beautiful.
I don't even know why I thought of that. It just happened.
Don't wonder why. Just be glad you did.
Oh, it's amazing.
So, Daisuke, you have Renka and Pyro with you.
I have
Three
Renka.
Three guys you were about to ambush. How do you want to approach this?
Huh.
I'll mark them with colors, that way it's easier for you to tell them apart.
Would it be... What do you think of playing stupid?
Are you asking me that, or are you asking them that?
It's me asking Cable, the DM, what do you think of the idea of playing stupid?
It's an option.
I mean, between the 3 of us currently here.
You're all pretty stupid.
Yup. Okay.
You're 3 halves of a whole idiot.
We should think of a brilliant way to sneak attack them. What if, Renka, what if I were to help you get onto the roof of this building?
Okay, I see what you're saying, and then I throw a pipe at them from the roof.
Or maybe Pyro would be good with this too. I mean, he is the Phoenix.
This is true, I am a Phoenix.
Like a strike from above, from off the roof.
I want a group intelligence check. Roll me an intelligence check, I think.
A 15. That's surprising.
That's
Oh,
Renka's.
oh my god.
Is that Renka's? Well, no, that's Renka. What did she get?
A 22.
Oh,
Nat
God.
20. She nat 20.
Okay, so Renka nat 20, like, wait, Dicey, if they don't know that they're looking for us, wouldn't it be smarter to go off the ground?
Oh, actually, that's a lot better idea.
Pyro's already climbing up the building.
Okay, you can do that. We'll do this.
Alright, let's try to be smart about this.
Alright, what, just walk by, just casual conversation, and then as we get close, we just smack them in the face with our respective weapons.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, well, let's act like delinquents. I know we don't look like them.
Yeah, alright. Renka starts, she starts doing that thing where, she's got her legs sort of, in a wide stance as she's walking. And she's, cleaning out her ear with, her pinky finger.
Hey, did we ever tell you to wash them hands?
Shut up. You don't tell me what to do. I'm the one who tells you what to do, you idiot.
Alright, but you only get away with that 4 more times.
And just walks by, she gives them the stink eye. They're just looking like, huh?
I don't know why I bother hanging out with you.
I don't know why I bother bringing you around. You're more of just a meat shield than anything else. Oh my god, he actually pulled it off!
Yes!
As you walk up near Renka, these two right here, green and blue, are just like, what's going on? And Red's just like, I don't think you kids do. Ah! And just leaps off the roof.
Oh god.
And Pyro, he turns around when he hears Pyro scream, what is this? Pyro, face hugs the dude, and he's just like, woo!
Rushing in at green.
Go ahead and make surprise attacks. Renka will take one at blue.
Alright. And I thank God I also have the advantage bad up, and that is a 20.
I was so hoping Pyro would get this to work.
It's fucking good.
Okay, yeah, you both hit, so
Oh, that's a 10.
Renka deals 5. So Pyro knocks the red guy out. You break the green one's arm with impact on the back. And Renka decks the blue one cold, and you guys just drag him over to the side.
Hey, we're really good at this.
I like to think we showed a little bit of tact. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would go. And they're just the green one, the red one is freaking the fuck out, what happened to him. And Pyro's just don't scream, don't you scream.
Say one word, he will climb right back onto that roof and land on you again.
Pyro's going to attempt an intimidation check, but he's an idiot, so I'm doing this with advantage for a specific reason. Yeah, no, Pyro's still fucking freaking the dude out. Yeah, Pyro unsheathes his sword and points it at the dude's neck, he's using the flat end of the sword, and he's rubbing against the guy's cheek, shh, 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 shh. We just want to talk. We just want to talk. And the guy's because the sword is also emitting a little bit of heat.
Oh no.
The green one is screaming because you broke his arm. The blue one is the only one who's coherent in this. This is what the fuck happens when you put these three together.
That's so fucking stupid.
Pacifiers aren't even paying for it. What the hell is wrong with you? The fuck?
We just wanted to ask you a question.
Why didn't you just ask us questions then? Like, shit, we wasn't even doing it. We're on off duty today.
Oh, God.
You see, make a perception check, dice check.
It hurts. 17.
Notice on the ground next to them, there's like little empty soda cans and like empty boxes of like Turbo's pizza. They were just having lunch.
Oh no!
I'm surprised we didn't notice that earlier.
You know, I'm embarrassed to admit that this isn't the first time this has happened.
How many times has this happened?
Yeah, more than 2 hands worth.
Oh, what? You guys are Black Club members, right?
Yeah, we are Black. Wait a minute. Are you that fucking girl that's been running around here? Shh, no, just shh, no. And Renka's just like tapping the pipe in her hand, like, I don't think you need to be asking a question right now. This bitch is insane.
Look, there's no need for words. Just answer some questions for us.
Oh my god, fine. What? What? Shit.
Why are we here again?
Oh shit. I usually just drag him in. I don't do this all the time outside.
I mean, we were supposed to like interrogate them, right?
Yes.
Oh wait, a hospital. Send him to a hospital.
What? Hey, what do you... the hospital? What about it?
What's in the hospital?
The club paid us to just sort of play security for it, for the lower parts of it. We guard the place. We make sure certain people keep their noses out of it. And that's about it. At least that's what they pay me to know anyway. The red one's still just like spasming on the ground.
Hey, Pyro, is there anything else that was suspicious about this whole thing?
Pyro sort of like regains his composure and he just looks at him. Like, if it's a hospital, what are they having you watch on the underground part? Like, as far as I know, hospitals don't need that. And he's gonna... you know, standard money laundering stuff. You'd expect it. You know, what criminal organizations would be doing. You guys can insight him if you want.
Okay. 21.
Okay, good, because I don't have to roll for good too. He's lying to you. Like, through his teeth, he's lying.
Giving a squeeze on a wound.
Fucking blonde piece of shit.
Come on, who you kidding? Don't you guys usually deal with demon shit?
Yeah. Alright. Just don't fucking tear my arm off.
I did that once.
They run tests underneath the hospital. If certain applicants show potential if they come in, they're usually brought down there.
Alright then. So, how are we handling these guys now?
Oh, sorry, I think I might have cut off.
Oh.
The last thing he said was we're paid to make sure Spirit World doesn't catch on to what they're doing.
Well, they certainly know now.
Shit, you guys are cops. You're supposed to tell us if you're cops. You can't just come out of nowhere and face hug people.
Look, I thought that was a rule too. It turns out it's not.
All right, I think this was a successful investigation, team.
Alright, so we're arresting these guys, right?
Yes. From my experience, it's easier to bring them back when they're knocked out cold. They're usually not willing. We're willing to go. They're usually not willing to go. We are willing to go. Daisuke, this is your call.
We're tying these guys up.
All right. You tie up 3 members. You've got them bundled like tightly with rope, and you drag them out of Roppongi and make your way back to the office. That was a very brutal way to do that.
I mean, they're alive.
True. No.
So, things in the bottom of the hospital, huh? Alright, so we kicking down their door?
Not things so much as it is people. But we're gonna bring you back to the office. Just you 3 specifically, though. I want to change up the map now. I guess actually Kunai and Akira would be back by now.
Would I notice a bundle they're bringing in?
You would notice a sack of moving parts.
Oh shit, you two?
Yep.
I'm just making sure I got it. Noodle, can you slap your token onto the thing?
Yeah.
Suzaku's always just here. He really doesn't go anywhere else.
Huh.
Suzaku's raiding the fridge. You see, he's actually made a sandwich. But you bring the club members back in, and Renka's just walking in proud. All right, boss. I brought more in. I just had 3 more to my commission check. And
Area fiction.
you see Yamada look very sad. You see a single pot of coffee has been made in a room, and he sort of just gestures for Renka to go in there, and you see Ami sitting down, and Ami looks very sad about what's about to happen right now.
Oh no.
They're going to have to explain to this poor girl how she is actually paid.
She's gonna break that coffee, I just know it.
So they go. Ami closes the door quietly. Oh. Well, good job on bringing these in, and you too. Good job on getting those imps taken care of. They're a bit more of a nuisance than we'd like to admit. They're small, so they can get into human world fairly easily. They show up a lot. Keep our eye out for any more of them.
Fair enough.
They're not hard to catch, but they're annoying to find. Well, it was fun. I made a new friend. I've named him Glamour.
Oh,
Akira's got an imp sitting on his shoulder, and it's like voguing just like him.
I'm just gonna walk away.
About the people that you brought in, did you learn any information from them?
Doing tests on people in the basement of a hospital.
That matches up with Pyro's report from previously before. Pyro looks he doesn't look sort of surprised to know the information, and he didn't even look surprised when he heard it before. It's more he just looks angry to hear the information. But
Sounds familiar, actually.
it's something the club's been up to. I don't know specifically what they're doing, but they've been settling in neighborhoods where it was something I found with Sanosuke previously. These new hospitals or locations or centers or whatever you want to call them, they've been showing up in areas where the sort of, call it the boundaries between the human and the demon world, have been shown to be slightly weaker, or demonic energy has been at its highest.
Wait. There was that pharmacy in Bunta's neighborhood.
They probably... Did you ever deal with anything in that neighborhood?
Yeah, that was our first job. there was the ghost cat.
And Yamada just kind of looks and signs that there's a disturbance between planes or that something's about to happen, like something's been disrupted to any degree. Usually start with apparitions showing up or more negative emotions manifesting itself as creatures rather than just your standard typical like smaller scale poltergeist. It can give form to malice itself. Higher stages of it actually have people themselves either awakening to different abilities, having latent powers showing up in them, or overall granting them specific traits. If they're setting up bases at sort of these nexuses, they might be trying to do something with those.
So that pharmacy's bogus?
It's probably a real pharmacy, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's more than it appears on the surface.
So we should go below the surface.
That first hospital you raided, Renka actually cleared that place out and brought back an alarming amount of research information that they were keeping stored there.
Alright, so I'm hearing that we should go like in the basement of this place.
I'd be wary raiding through that. It's on the surface. On the surface, they appear to be legitimate businesses, and if we dive too heavily into them without any just cause for doing it, then we run the risk of never being able to take them down properly. They have more money than... Unfortunately, we can have all the powers in the world, Daisuke, but money can sometimes be the great equalizer.
Rich bastards.
I don't know what they want. I'm not comfortable with them experimenting on people, though. We might have to. I'm going to talk with someone over in the research department. We might have a specific case I want you guys to take on tomorrow, or sometime this week.
Huh.
Daisuke, can I talk to you for a moment, actually?
Sure, what's up?
So Yamada pulls you aside. Kunai is here too, right? Kunai's BRB, sorry. He pulls you over to a side room, and he just, like... He puts some of the papers down in front of you. Just, like, take a look. Daisuke, this is a little something different that I can't really relate to them. Pyro in particular can't know about this.
About him?
Yeah, they've experimented with, or they've had lots of different patients go in and out over the years. It seems that they've had these businesses established for a long time, but they're more frequent in the later years. Somebody might... Oh, Noodle probably has her Roll20 mic or something on.
Oh.
Yeah, so, Noodle, if you, like, look at her Discord, the green thing is, like, still going off even though she's not around.
Oh, okay. We gotta wait for her to get back then.
Oh man, there's some deep shit going on.
Hey, it's Fatty, Cable, and Dan in the cave. How is everybody liking sesh so far?
Hey, Noodle, you back?
I'm back.
Yeah, your mic was giving some echoes.
Oh no, what happened?
No, I was just echoing. I think I was being picked up double from your mic.
I don't know how.
Is it fixed? See if Luis says it's fixed or not.
Oh, it was probably because I rested my headphones on the mic.
Hey,
Echo is gone. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm hearing enjoyments of VD Sora.
Yeah.
Okay, Echo is gone.
So, Make a quick perception check, Daisuke. He hands you a couple papers that he wants you to see.
Ah, my good stat.
All
Get 20!
right, this is perfect. I'm happy you see this because one name stands out to you specifically on this paper.
Oh boy.
As you scroll through it and you're looking through, you see these date back like almost 30, 40 years, like some of the information on like the patients who were in that previous hospital where it looked like something horrible had happened there. The one where you guys accidentally wandered in the first time. As much as you can pull from it, you do see one specific name there. It says Hiroki, and then W next to it.
Oh, okay.
And next to where you would see like it's a lot of it's written sort of like to be not easily seen by people on the surface, but with contextual information next to it, there is a check mark next to his name where you see a bunch of other patients with no checks next to them.
So, are you saying that they did that to him? What he can do?
I don't know, but when this was dated, he couldn't have been more than like 4 or 5 years old. I don't even think he knows that happened.
It's like some kind of like drugs or something?
We don't have enough information on what they're doing. We just know that they're doing something. But Pyro's a bit of a weirder case with this. If
I mean, you can take it a personal interest. I mean,
Pyro is... He kind of... He kind of like sits back and... Pyro doesn't necessarily have... He kind of has similar origins to Renka, if that makes sense.
like the energy.
Like the parentage, meaning...
Oh, wait. So he's an orphan?
Mostly. He was... We found Pyro when he was maybe about like 8 years old. He had a unusually good perceptiveness with spiritual energy and like controlling it. He didn't have anywhere to go, so we just...
They're just like picking up kids like off the street and stuff and drugging them up and making them like all like demon power.
I think they're looking for kids who are potentially more receptive to it. I think that's why they're opening things up and making it free for people to come in.
I mean, you're just making me want to go in and kick their asses more.
We're going to try to send you in, is what I'm thinking about doing. If you're not on record there, you could easily go in, and with your abilities, they'd most likely see you as a potential for whatever it is they're trying to do.
Okay.
We don't know who's doing it. We know that the main benefactors for this are... Well, actually, you nat 20'd on that roll, right?
Yep.
So Yamada would have been trying to hide one piece of paper from you, but you do see it. You see that most of the funding for whatever is going on is coming from a Gonzo Terukane and one Sakyo.
Hey, I know that name. That's yeah.
Yeah. Junko kind of saw that too. I couldn't tell you what they're doing. I don't know what their end goal would be. This seems erratic for them. They're more with just importing demons and betting. It seems strange to be looking for something on this side, but I would say this might need to be addressed even before the tournament. This might be something we need you all to look into. And I wouldn't feel comfortable sending you in individually, but this might be... We might have to send you guys in from different, points.
Or like a spy thing. They go into cover.
We can't send Pyro in for this one. You see Yamada look a little bit like guilty. We didn't have many people in the old days doing this. We had the kid join in just under the guise of giving him a home, but we took the guy's childhood away from him. He never really got to like be normal. I feel bad if something, or if he saw something or learned something about this. I'd like to keep him in the dark with this as much as possible.
Yeah, no, I get you.
We'll fill in. I'll say for the sake of it, you were there for this conversation too, Kunai.
Okay.
So you would have heard all this from, like, all that information on him too. We'll make sure to fill Naoki in on this. Also, by the way, where is he anyway?
Wait, I thought you put him on a job or something.
Internal screaming.
1 second.
Meanwhile, at the babysitting gig.
Meanwhile, at Naoki's wake.
A few hours have passed now. You've been dealing with these kids for a very long period of time, Naoki.
That
After-
little bitch is not getting her 10,000 yen, is all I'm saying.
After some time has passed, both Hideki came and dropped off Hiroki, and Naomi just came and she's just like laying out on the couch and she's just like watching this. The kids are running around. There are papers scattered all across the floor. Janucci keeps getting stuck in pots. Anzu has tried to pickpocket you twice so far. Mitsuki's eating pudding, and Hiroki is actually being very well behaved.
You are my only saving grace, Miss Hellhole.
Hi, Mr. Tanuki.
Hello there, Hiroki. How you doing?
I'm having fun.
Oh,
He's just watching TV.
oh, okay. Just, stay out of any, pots or anything.
Fucking Janucci comes wandering over covered in dirt. Naoki, I'm hungry.
You're hungry.
I could eat too. I want food if they're getting food.
You've been eating pudding this entire time.
I want food. I'm not supposed to have sugar like this.
Oh, now you tell me. Okay, well, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
You're just gonna sit there and just stare while I take care of, everything?
You know, I could go for some food too if you're grabbing food.
Oh, boy. Everybody, you wanna go to McDonald's?
McDoyle's.
McDoyle's, the copyright not infringed?
They're just looking like, do you really, I'm gonna say this right now, do you really want to take these three out of an enclosed location where you can't keep an eye on them?
I really don't want Naoki to try to fix food in the kitchen is the thing.
McDoyle's, the last bastion of someone who doesn't know how to make food.
Yeah, you would know about that, wouldn't you?
Hey kids, would you all like to see a trick? They're all just like looking like, what is it? And she's gonna make a sleight of hand.
Oh, god damn it.
All right, that's a 22.
That's
Make
gonna
a wisdom
beat my
saving
AC.
throw.
So what happens?
Oh, make a wisdom saving throw.
Of
Yeah.
course.
She's not hitting you or anything.
Wisdom saving.
She immediately goes like right behind the ear on the head. It just starts like scratching until you like go limp.
I'm just like sprawled out on the ground at this point.
And they're all just looking and laughing. Now, I'm going to try to make food. You kids just do that. Bye, son. Anzu walks up to you and she just looks at you while you're on the ground. Are you really a ninja?
Yeah, well, kinda. I quit being a ninja to sponsor my crippling gambling habit.
You stopped being a ninja because you got boring?
No, I stopped being a ninja because I didn't like doing the ninja things. Like,
Why?
because it's like a lot of work and effort, and I'm a lazy asshole.
Why?
Because I'm scared of getting stabbed by things, and there's a lot of people when you're a ninja get stabbed by people who are larger. I just, didn't want to have to deal with that. So
Why? She's going to keep doing this for a little bit.
oh my god. Okay. Do you know ninjas are actually super boring? Do you know ninjas actually just sit on their ass all day, like just waiting for people to murder? Like, most of the ninja job is just waiting. I mean, come on, who wants to wait around all the time? Not this kid. I'm gonna point to the boy whose name I don't remember, covered in dirt.
He just throws his hands up. Yeah! Dirt just shows up everywhere.
Yeah, he doesn't wait for anybody. Every time there's a vase, he's like, I'm gonna hop in it.
Yeah!
And get dirt everywhere.
Anzu, waiting's dumb. You're right, Jonucci. Let's go. No more waiting. No more waiting. And they all just like scream and they just start running off in different directions. Oh, almost all of them. Hiroki is still just sitting there. He was listening to your story.
Hiroki, do you want to follow me and try to find all the other kids before Junko kills me?
Okay. He just follows along with you.
Okay.
Mitsuki immediately like runs up to her room and then she comes back down, and like just strewed out like all over here across the table, you just see like it's like the babysitter's worst nightmare. It's not like crayons to do stuff with. You just see like paints and glue and other messy shit.
Mitsuki, what are you doing with those?
Oh, I'm gonna wait for food. I'm gonna do this to kill time. I'm gonna make a sign.
Can you keep it on the paper, please?
Also, I think Sheena's doing something good for her job, so I'm gonna make her a card.
Okay, just be careful. Don't get any paint on the carpet, or
She's not listening.
Oh.
Jonucci is walking over to the suit of armor.
Jonucci, please stay away from the very sharp suit of samurai armor.
Anzu's now going over to the couch, and she's just she's sprawled out over it, and she's just like kicking her feet, just going board, like just wrinkling it up. She's knocked the cushions off of it.
Hey kid, you said your father was a pilot?
He's the best.
I bet he's not better than me as far as flying goes.
I saw you fly. Your flying is lame, and you're lame.
Oh, that's just because I was indoors. There's a ceiling in here.
Your shirt is lame too. And your hair is stupid.
My hair, I grew it out just so it would look even cooler when I'm flying through the wind. So if you look, how about this? See that window over there where you can see outside? Kids, let's all gather by the window, and I'm gonna show this little twerp what it actually means to fly in the air.
They all rush over to the window. We'll say it's like right here.
Okay. Okay, well...
Mitsuki's covered in paint. She just goes over there, though.
Hold on, Mitsuki. I'm gonna actually, like, pick her up before I go outside. and I'm going to take her out in the middle of the street. And can I do like the cyclone fist? Not like enough to where they hurt Mitsuki, but where like
Trying to blow dry her?
I'm blow drying her with my cyclone fist. Yes.
I'll say yes, but only because you've been around Mitsuki enough to like really, like, you won't kill her.
Okay. So I'm going to blow dry off Mitsuki in the middle of the street, getting paint on the road and away from the house because I don't give a shit about the road. It's not Junko's property. Bring her back inside, set her down by the other kids, and then walk back outside where the kids can obviously like see me through the window. And I am going to actually look around. Is there any like any witnesses?
There's a couple of people just hanging around, but nothing like super, like, nobody's really paying attention to you.
Okay, I'm going to quickly jump into the air and fly up when nobody's looking.
Okay. So, make a performance check while you're up in the air. Advantage, because you are doing some pretty
21?
cool things.
No!
Be glad I said advantage. So, as you fly, you do, if you want to name any stupid tricks or something you're doing while you're up there.
Oh, so, full on, because dumb memes from 10 years ago, I'm doing all the Star Fox barrel rolls that aren't actually what a barrel roll actually is.
You hear Janucci screaming, "Do a barrel roll!"
I'm doing specifically the Star Fox barrel roll, and I'm just like doing like a bunch of different loop-de-loops. And I'm doing that thing that like people do in like superhero movies where they're flying through the air and they stop flying, they fall, and then they catch themselves and they keep on flying, and random dumb bullshit like that.
So you do some pretty impressive tricks. As you land back down, you see Hiroki, Janucci, and Mitsuki watching, and they're actually like, "Wow, that was like," they were impressed. Like, "Wow, Mr. Tanuki, that was cool." They're by the window cheering for you.
Thank you. I'm doing bows as I'm walking back in.
You try to walk back in. The door doesn't open.
Guys, I think there's something wrong with the door.
Oh, Anzu locked it.
Oh, Well, I'm going to peek under the door. Is there like a little bit under the door that, like a small thing could squeeze through?
There's like a mailbox slot. Like a mail slot.
I'm going to turn it into a small... I'm going to open up the mail slot, I'm going to turn into a small mouse and try to fit myself through it.
Okay, so, I don't even know what to call this for a check.
A dexterity?
Make a dexterity check with disadvantage?
Oh god. Okay. 10?
You squeeze your way like through the main part of the slot. You assume this might be how Chuhine comes and goes as she pleases.
Oh, of course.
The kids are all just watching you, and Anzu's laughing.
I'm just gonna like plop through like on my rat ass and just like
she looks at you as you're making your way, like, all right. I'll admit your flying was pretty cool. I'll help you. And so she like takes your tiny mouse arm and helps to pull you.
I'm gonna pop through.
And then she's got you by the arm and drops you into a cup.
Really now?
And then she flips the cup upside down on the ground.
Oh, fun. I'm just gonna start like scraping against the inside of the cup. Can I gnaw through? Is this like a plastic cup or a glass cup?
It's a glass cup, so you can see everything and you can still hear pretty well, and she's just looking at you. Make a perception check with disadvantage, just because it's a little muffled being in the cup. So, you kind of get word of this. You see, like, she put something heavy on top of the cup to keep you there. But, she was getting ready to move it and just let you out, but then all you hear is... And you see Naomi walking in with food. And so they all just run to the table and immediately sit down to eat.
I'm just like tapping on like the glass with my little paws.
Naomi puts food down in front of them, and she sees you under the cup, and she just waves to you as she goes and sits back down on the couch and just watches you under the cup.
Okay, so Naoki, in the most like deadpan rat expression I can like think of, is just going to like do like the 1,000-yard stare and like put myself into the fetal position and just try to rock back and forth just to not lose my shit.
As you do that, you hear like the sound of like feet approaching while you're just like in your fetal prison. You feel the cup lift up, and you see Hiroki has like picked you up and brought you over to the table.
I am hugging his like arm, like with the single teardrop that you see like people do in anime.
Do you change back to Big Naoki form, or do you still stay the mouse?
I'm going to stay the mouse until he sets me to the side to where I can transform without like bumping into anybody.
Oh yeah, easy enough. Like he puts you on the table, you can scurry off, and like you change back to Big Naoki form, like right here.
Oh. So, new rule. Don't put me under a cup.
What about a bowl?
Don't put me under anything.
Can we put you into stuff?
I am not going into... I'm staying out in the open, and there is going to be nothing around me other than this house.
Naomi's just eating and watching this all unfold. She also made you a sandwich too. It's nothing fancy, it's like peanut butter and jelly.
Just going to groan and start, like, eating.
I don't know why it's so hard for humans to figure this out.
Figure what out?
What? Making these sandwiches. I managed to do it with little to no destruction.
Wait, little to no destruction?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to get the white box open in there, so I just broke a hole in it.
Just, like, staring off. Again, 1,000-yard stare. Slowly swallowing the sandwich.
She's just eating the sandwich. She thinks she did a very good job. It tastes great, all things considered.
Okay, I think we should elect a leader. Because I'm the babysitter and have control over everything in the current, moment, Hiroki right here is your new president. He is going to watch you guys because, you know, why I tried to fix a broken white box and a broken bowl and clean up the dirt and
all this transpires. Your late afternoon turns into the evening. The kids have run amok. They have... Every time you feel like you've cleaned one thing, 3 more things are out of place. But still, you're only constant. Naomi fell asleep like 3 hours ago, by the way.
Of course she did. I'm so glad I brought her.
He's having a hard time because the broom is a little bigger than him, but Hiroki is actively trying to help you sweep.
You are the light in my darkness.
After a little bit, you hear a knock at the door and you see Hideki standing there.
Hideki! Just gonna run over and grab at his ankles.
Why are you dirty and sticky?
Those little mongrels aren't human. They're more demon than anything I've been exposed to within my entire lifetime, and I come from the land of demons.
You hear Anzu scream from the other room, "Hey, look, Mitsuki, I found matches!"
Hold on just a second. Put those down!
What? You see her holding a copy of Fey Anarchy.
You and your silly mangoes. Oh my god. Okay.
Hiroki goes running over to his dad.
Oh, Hiroki was an angel, but you probably knew that.
Yes, I did. And you see him just like pick up Hiroki, and he's like, "Hey, so did you have fun with Naoki today?" And Hiroki's just like nodding happy, like, "Yeah, Mr. Tanuki's fun." Huh.
I might have done some tricks for the kids. Nothing special.
I was insanely worried about this. I barely got to rest, but seems that was a mistake. Thanks, Naoki. You really did me a solid today.
Thanks. But, Hiroki here, he's pretty self-sufficient to give him credit. I guess he takes after his dad.
He's a good kid. No, who am I kidding? He's a great kid. This was good. He gets to play with his cousins a lot, but outside of school, he really doesn't get to hang out with many other people, so maybe we could do this again soon.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Mitsuki and her friends would love to have Hiroki back over.
They all cheer Hiroki happily as he like waves bye to them. It was fun. I like him. And Mitsuki just looks at Jonuchi. And Jonuchi's just like, "No, I understand," and he moves down one seat.
No!
Hiroki, this is your seat next time. Wow. As he just like leaves with Hideki. "Bye, Mr. Tanuki. Bye, Mrs. Tanuki." And you thought your mom was sleeping. She just like sits up like, "Bye," and then goes back to sleep.
That's Mrs. Tanuki Senior to you.
A little bit more time has passed. Thankfully, all their energy seems to have burnt out by the time it gets closer to like 9:50, 10 o'clock at night, and they all sort of start to fall asleep, like where they are. Mitsuki in particular is tired. Anzu has finally burnt out her energy. Jonuchi can't even get the energy mustered to go into a pot. He falls asleep next to it. Right around the time that Junko makes it back home. So, my house isn't burnt down. That's
No.
a good bonus.
Yes. Hey, Junko?
Yes.
Just gonna... What did I do?
What do you mean?
What did I do to warrant this day?
Oh, she gestures over to Mitsuki, who's like asleep at the table. Oh, Mitsuki asked for you specifically to watch her. She wanted to hang out with you.
She did?
Yeah. I didn't need you to babysit. I just was using this as an excuse.
Huh. A little rascal. Well, as you can see, everything's in tip-top shape. Don't mind the very, very, very lazy fox lady that's currently sleeping on your couch. I'll get her out of here as soon as possible.
Naomi's just like sprawling out, like she's using she's got her tail like unfurled, and she's trying to do that thing where like she's rolling up into like the bagel shape. Like trying to look adorable so nobody will kick her out because she's comfortable. Yes, please make sure she leaves. Aww. Oh, Naoki broke your fridge, and she just like begins to walk out. Bye, son. Mwah, and just walks out.
I need everything. Everything is bad right now. Just, my eye is just like twitching at this point.
Junko just like pats you on the shoulder. She pulls out a bottle of wine and just sits on her couch. Like, yeah, Don't even think too much about it. I just told you that to freak you out. I already knew that they were gonna break something. They do every time they're over here. And she just starts drinking. Thanks for the favor, though.
You're welcome. Oh, Mitsuki, seemed to take a liking to, do you know Hideki, right?
Oh yeah, the buff red-haired guy.
Yeah, I brought his kid over. I was, hoping that he would help out, but, I instead wound up babysitting him too, and, the kid seemed to like him. Maybe you can invite him over more. Hiroki is his name.
Give his dad a call. Gives me an excuse to call his dad now. Oh, you've given me quite a gift.
Well, you know,
Oh, what is it?
why would you want to call his dad?
Is his dad taken?
Maybe? Yes.
I'm running out of options. She looks irritated as she starts drinking.
Okay. Well, I am going to, quietly tiptoe, as to not wake the children. If you need anything else, Junko, please have Sheena do instead.
Oh, the kids love Sheena.
Oh, wait. There's something actually I've been meaning to talk to you about, Sheena. Also, I don't know why I keep moving my token. I'm a very ADHD individual, so...
It's okay.
Ignore it. Okay. Juko, it's gonna be awkward and probably not my place to say. Daisuke's a good kid. You know that, right?
Yes, I've raised him. I know how good of a kid he is.
I wouldn't pressure him into moving his relationship with Sheena to go faster than it needs to.
Huh.
I know you really want grandkids, but as somebody who has fucked up most of his life by rushing into situations, sometimes you just gotta let people move at their own pace.
Yeah. I'll say you're much better than those screaming skulls my son associates with. It's good to know he's got a friend like you.
Those losers? Yeah, I'm way cooler than them. I mean, wait, what?
Your job is done here, bud. I'm just getting old, I guess. I just want my kids to be happy, but I guess they'll figure it out on their own.
Yeah, just give it a little time. I think Sheena and Daisuke could have a really nice thing going.
Sheena's still more than welcome to live here, but it's mainly because she cleans when I'm not here.
She's a really good kid too.
Well,
okay.
I'll say you did a good job. I do have some information for you guys, actually. I guess I can just let you know this now and we can deal with it later. I just gotta pull something up real quick.
Okay.
Patty, roll a 1d8 for me, please. No, actually, no. Roll a 1d6.
3?
3? Okay. I couldn't get a ton of information, but they're some of the competitors you'll be dealing with in the tournament. I know one of the teams consists of... They're being, amassed right now. We don't have full information on them. All we know is that There. Be on the lookout for some extravagant types, I'll say this. They're very well adept with like working with each other versus one-on-one fights. If you meet any if you meet any extravagant people in a tournament, they might be better to try to solo them.
Extravagant people, so like me, basically.
Somehow worse.
Oh, that's worrisome.
Just food for thought. I'll try to see if I can get any more information, but
If you could, like, potentially get any names or addresses, just so we could probably, maybe send, like, somebody who's more adept than us to maybe break some legs before the tournament starts. Like, it's never a bad idea for sabotage, but,
I also found when the Team Masho has dropped out.
Oh, yeah, that's really weird. I wonder how that happened.
Who knows? But I'll let you know if I find anything else. I appreciate you helping me out, or really more, I appreciate you hanging out with Mitsuki.
Oh, yeah, no. That your daughter is a demon in disguise, but she's a pretty fun one.
As long as she doesn't have sugar.
Oh, yeah, no sugar at all.
Junko starts drinking. She's not even gonna listen to that statement. Junko's going to have to deal with something later on tonight.
And Naoki is getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Before you leave,
Yep.
make one final perception check.
Okay. Perception. 11.
You see Anzu sort of rub her eye as you guys are leaving, and she sits up. She just looks and she goes, "Bye, stupid fox."
Bye, stupid kid.
You head out and you make your way back to the office. It'll be about 10:30 when you get back, and that'll be, I think, a good place to end it for tonight.
That's good, because Dan just dropped me a fucking sub bomb, you asshole. The sound is not going to stop.
Sorry for the bit of technical difficulties, everybody, but I think this was still a fun one altogether.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm glad I finally got to have that conversation with Junko. I've been trying to have it for the past 10 sessions.
Naoki survived the babysitting gig.
He did!
Yay.
So, how'd you like my house?
I am never returning again unless if Mitsuki says I can.
Now,
Only for Mitsuki.
funny that it's also one that no one got to notice that Sheena was probably wearing a new necklace lately.
Was she? Yeah, Naoki wouldn't have paid attention. But yeah, no, today was a very fun session. Thank you, Kitty.
You're welcome. I hope you was happy with the babysitting extravaganza, Betty.
It was everything I hoped it would be.
I'm so happy I got to pull stupid shit that got you busted up laughing.
That was the dumbest thing ever.
Of course it was. Look,
You guys are the fucking Three Stooges.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
everybody.